So I was just sitting down here and I was just thinking about, you all remember way back when YouTube was really YouTube. If I can explain what that is. When YouTube was really YouTube. You know, when you think about it, YouTube was merely, before, it was just people just turned on the camera and just talking and living their life. They didn't have to glam up. There was none of this videos where you do editing and everything is so serene. You know what I mean? I miss those times. I'm just being honest with you guys. I really miss those times. I miss the times when you can just turn on your camera and just go, and you are not constantly thinking about the views. You're not thinking about the monetization. You're not thinking about making the money. I miss that. I miss that. And I don't think people have talked about that. I don't know if there's a group of people that kind of feel the same way that I do, because lately I've not felt like putting on the makeup. I recorded a video of myself on TikTok this morning, and I just finished working out and I looked busted, and I just almost deleted that video. I almost deleted it. I was like, no. I have to go put on the makeup, fix the hair and stuff, and even add hair standing, a little bit of hair standing on my head. And after a while, I was like, who cares? I'm getting into an era of my life where I don't care, and I'm a bit more mellow. Thank you, Goalie. As if they're sponsoring this, they're not. Okay, so that's another thing. We have to say this, because whenever we start talking, everybody will be thinking that, oh, somebody is being sponsored by something. We have to do that. But I just miss that time. I miss that time of YouTube just being a place where you just sit down and just pour out your heart, or you sit down and just show somebody how you're cooking a meal without all the fancy edits. I miss that. Coming to talk about what I miss. What I miss as I get towards my 50s. Golly, I can't even think. I can't even say that word without going, because I don't, it's like this. I don't feel it, but I know it's coming. My bones feel it. My joints feel it. I know it's coming. But I still, even in the eye of my parents, I still feel like a little child. I don't feel old. I don't feel old. And one of the funniest things that happened was that today I got a message on TikTok, and because I'm more on TikTok lately, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like about YouTube lately, but I'm still trying to bring you guys content. So I was on TikTok this morning or this afternoon, and I see I got a message request, and I'm like, message request from who? So I look, and it's this guy. The guy looks old, but I'm looking at the guy, I'm like, this guy is probably close to my age, maybe like a year or 2 years older than me. And he left a comment, and his comment was like, hey beautiful, do you need any cash for your grocery? And do you need any cash? I would like to send you some money. And I'm like, what the? So I told my adult daughter, yes, now I can, I have a daughter who is not a teenager anymore. So I told my young adult daughter, because I'm not yet ready to call any other adult. I'm not yet ready, even though she's 20 right now. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. But I told my adult daughter, I sent her a screenshot of it, and she was like, send him my way. I need money for groceries. But she was just kidding, and we laughed about it. And I'm just like, God, I'm so over that. And somebody has actually done that to me before, where, so this is something that I didn't used to do in the past, that I find myself doing now that I'm older. You know, I'm seasoned. I would say I am seasoned. I'm like the jollof rice that has been cooking and is seasoned to perfection. I don't know why I'm talking about jollof rice. This is the second video that I'm talking about jollof rice. Why? Food is on my mind. Food is on my mind. Yes, it is. Okay, so, but I'm like a seasoned lady now. So in the past, right, and I've done several videos like this, where if somebody contacts me that I don't know, like, hey, hi, I'll be like, I'll be like, hi, and then the person starts talking about something, I'll be like, oh no, and I'll shut them down. Lately, if somebody contacts me and they're like, hi, I always go, hi, how can I help you? And then they start talking, oh, you are beautiful, I want to get to know you, I want to be your friend. You know, I talk to them. Yes, yes. And my husband is like, I'm so funny. Whenever I tell him, I said, I talked to them, and I said, how may I help you? And then sometimes I even go, does your mother know you are writing? I said that one time to one person, and the person was like, am I? The person was like, oh, what did the person say? The person said, the person said, oh, I'd like to date you. And I said, I'm married. And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. I said, it matters to my husband. I said that even, how old are you? That was what I told the person. And that they had time, because most of the time I don't have time for all these people. I just like, just move along. And if they continue their nonsense, I just block them. But I said, how old are you? And the person said, oh, I'm old enough. And I'm like, I said, looking at you, looking at you, you could be my son. And it's like, oh no, don't take it like that. Oh, how old are you? I say, I'm old enough to be your mother. So in the past, I would not, things that I would not do, that I'm doing now, that I would not have done in the past. In the past, I wouldn't have carried on the conversation. I wouldn't have carried on the conversation. Never, never. Some other things that I would not have done in the past. In the past, I would have cared so much what other people thought. I would have cared like, I can't do this. Oh, I have to be proper. I have to be prim and proper. Now, I don't care. My thing is that there are some people in my life right now that, you know, you put in the effort to try and connect. You put in the effort to try and make everything go well. And you still do your part. But, you know, not everybody feels that same way. And in the past, when I try and connect with somebody and I don't hear back, I start stressing. The stress is not small stress, so I start stressing like, did I say something? Did I do something? Up to the fact that my husband was like, Shola, don't worry about these people. Don't stress yourself. And I'll be up at night worrying myself. Now, I sleep like a baby. Whoever wants to carry their baggage should carry their baggage. I don't care. My own thing is that if I am okay with my God, my Savior, I am good. I'm good. I don't need stress in my life. I don't need stress in my life. And I'm already handling enough stress in work and all this stuff. I don't need somebody else to come and stress my life. So that's another thing. I don't take somebody else's Panadol for their headache. No, I refuse to be stressed. The next thing that I think that I'm doing now that I wouldn't have cared to do was, and I'm still working at this, so don't get me wrong, this one I'm still working at it, is like, oh, school bus, is like, you know, when you do over sabi, yes, what that means is like you overdo on stuff. There's sometimes in the past that I will overdo. I will make sure that everything, I mean, not in my house in terms of cleanliness, I still do that, but when I do overdo, I'll just make sure that I'm crossing the T's and, you know, just overdoing things. I don't know how to explain it. Lately, sometimes if I don't feel like doing something, I'm not going to stress myself. The world is still going to be okay if that thing is not done. If I don't feel like, what is something I don't feel like doing? If I don't feel like getting up to, I don't know, check the mail at this particular time, I don't do it. I know that's kind of silly now, but there's some things that I don't stress about. I just don't stress about, because my thing is like, and just because I'm working really hard not to be so anxious about everything, and I'm working really, really hard, I try to move away from things that will stress me. So I'm using this as my diary. I don't know who will watch this. If 10 of you, 5 of you watch it, thank you. And thank you for all those people that keep on coming back. You guys see how tired I am. But anyway, and this is, I'm getting good sleep. Ever since I started taking that golly, I'm getting good sleep, and I'm just like smelling the roses. You know, like sometimes when you just take time to look outside. So looking outside my window, I'm just taking time to look outside and just enjoy life. You only have one life to live, okay? You only have one life to live.